Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civilization 5 Denmark. Alright, so we eliminated Portugal out of the game. Bye-bye, Portugal. We also conquered a couple of Venetian cities, Geneva and, Venice, of course, but Geneva's the main one. We also got La Venta for free. That was part of the arrangement. That is also currently in a state of resistance. As a result, my happiness has taken kind of a dump, but anytime soon, in the next 9 turns or so, that should no longer be an issue. This guy is especially mad at me for being a warmonger, which I don't blame him for, really, but realistically, come on, it was going to happen. It was going to happen. All right, wonderful. Actually, the World Congress just expanded its infrastructure, so that means that my city-state allies have just become a lot more valuable to me, of which I have just enough to maintain that I become the new host of the World Congress, which is good, because that'll give me an extra couple of votes to work with too, so I can really enforce that. So I'm really glad that last episode I grabbed an extra ally away from Persia when I did, because that was gosh darn perfect timing right there. Let's get a constabulary in KP, because, somewhere down the line, I'm leaking technology, and I want to start working toward getting a central intelligence agency, I believe, would be useful to me. Okay, so at this point, what do we want? Let's take a look at the technology tree. Technologic. I want to head toward electronics. There's a couple of reasons. Hang on, plastics too. Ooh, that's good, though. Plastics, sorry. We'll head toward plastics, but then I want to head toward electronics. That's because I want to get battleships. And I'm thinking that while I absolutely can work toward an effective space victory right now, I also think that it's very likely I may want to go for a military victory. In which case, having the battleships to get around and start attacking these guys would be useful, even though all of them are landlocked. I just realized that literally all of them are landlocked. Wow. Okay. Never mind. Battleships actually not as useful as I thought they would be. That would be only useful if I want to take away the rest of the Venetian cities, which may not matter. Amazingly, Enrico Dandolo actually still has 5 votes, even though he's lacking his capital with the Forbidden Palace and some other stuff. He's still fairly effective, and it's because he's got a lot of allies. We'll see how well that works for you now that you have virtually no money generation. Excuse me. Okay. So we want to expand our roads so that we can connect Funchal with the small road system passing around to Geneva. We have our great general just sort of hanging around, not doing much. A Kabul artifact, a Persian artifact, a landmark. I don't think we want a landmark. That would make no sense at all. So let's get a Persian artifact. Did I say Parisian? Pretty sure I said Parisian. That was an accident. Persian is what I meant to say. We have some corrupted elections. We've rigged those good and tight. And it appears that we did it in city-states that we already have full control. So, who do I want to take? I'm thinking Byblos. And I'm thinking, wait, hang on, they want to connect Incense. Never mind. Who do I want? Mercantile, cultured, maritime. Mercantile will give me happiness, possibly. Cultured is probably good, but... Oh, wait, no, sorry, I already have that. Sorry. Quebec City, there we go, maritime. Maritime, mercantile, and Byblos. Realistically, it'd be good to start working on Byblos and start weakening the hold that Persia has over it. Where is Byblos? It's next to Persia is the problem. And that's not as useful to me. Quebec City would be good to get, just because it's connected to this entire continent. Alternatively, going to be friends with Tyre itself would actually be good too. Let's go to Tyre. Tyr. I'm assuming it's Tyre, but maybe it's Tyr. And let's move into Aarhus. I'm going to start counter-spying a little bit and see if I can't deter my enemies. Now, the Eiffel Tower would be nice. Lots of happiness, lots of great merchant points, tourism, culture. It's pretty good. There's no way around it. The Eiffel Tower is good. You know what? Fine. I've got some great engineers sort of sitting around. I could work toward getting my free spaceship parts, but again, that's so far down the road, I would rather just get some short-term advantages that we know are going to last. Okay, silk and salt are in high demand in my empire, apparently. Well, I know who has salt. Unfortunately, he's not especially thrilled with me right now. His name is Darius II, I believe. And he's a bit of a douche. Let's get a hospital in Aarhus. Always got to get one of those, right? A police station in KP. Start working toward anything that will slow down my opponents. We now have the Eiffel Tower. That extra culture and extra... There's another great engineer, so wow, I clearly made the wrong decision going for the Eiffel Tower, didn't I? Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I would have had 3. I know how this works, but come on. This was still a pretty good turn of events. Okay. I'm going to get... Oh, gosh. The extra gold from science buildings is nice. I'm going to get the Landsknechts, right? And bam. Not useful to me this time. Next time, I can get mercantilism. Mercantilism. Do I put the emphasis on the I or not? I don't know. Either way, getting a lot of extra science would be nice. Purchasing items for cheaper would be nice. If I can get both of these, working toward protectionism is actually quite nice too, because of the extra happiness from each luxury. That's an immensely powerful ability. People underestimate Commerce Tree, I think, but it's great. Also, finishing it would mean that I can purchase great merchants with faith. Not a high priority, but if I wanted to do that, I could, and hey, why not? Speaking of which, let's use a turn and just get a temple. Why not? Because more faith generation could be useful to me sometime. You want my marble? No. I don't want to trade my marble. I don't even know if I have enough marble to trade. I probably do. Oh, I definitely do. Whatever. Let's see if I can't find somebody. What else do you have, actually? I didn't really pay attention. You have silk. What do you want for this? Hang on real quick. Do I have... I have spares of all of that. Yeah, why not? You know what? It's a bad trade. It's a bad trade for me, but I have extras of all of those. I could get the silk and get some We Love the King Days as a result, and really no skin off my back, and frankly, I have no problem making the Huns happy with me at this point. So, yeah, we'll do it. I don't need a stable at this stage in the game. I'm going to get a seaport so that I'll be able to build my sea units, my naval units, quickly, if I so desire. You want open borders? Fine. Not that I really want open borders as much as I want to build as many diplomatic ties with them as possible. Bratislava, 20 gold per turn, not bad. Colombo, also pretty good. They would get science, not a big deal, but also not great. I can get almost the same thing out of just trading with Colombo at this point, and I don't need to make friends with Venice, so... Lots of We Love the King Days as a result from the silk. That's always nice. Let's get an armory in Coimbra. Workers, just do your thing. Now that you've gotten a city connection for us, I think we're in pretty good shape. These resistances, uprisings, and whatever else should start expiring pretty soon. In Geneva, it already has. Wait, Geneva is... Wait, what? Why? No. I did annex Geneva, but... Okay, hang on. Can I get courthouse, please? Courthouse in Geneva. I don't understand how this works as far as my special ability with order. Yeah, you can denounce me if you want. Maybe I just need to go straight toward annexation? Maybe creating puppets is a bad idea. I don't know. It's not an ability I use very often. Usually if I'm going to go for any form of a domination victory, then I go autocracy. Autocracy is a pretty darn strong powerhouse. Germany's denouncing me. Venice is denouncing me. Oh, is Persia going to denounce me too? Probably, but what do I care, really? Military academy would be good. A museum? No. Broadway if I want to get some musicians. Don't care that much, really. Archaeologists? No. I'm going to go for a military academy. We're going to really focus on that. We have some Persian missionaries that are suffering a little attrition right now. It's okay. My religion, Sikhism, really has not gone very far, has it? No, not at all. Let's get an opera house and a broadcast tower. There we go. We're in a good position, I think. It's just been really annoying dealing with all this. All right, the courthouse should deal with the unhappiness from Geneva. So that just bumped up another 6. That's good. You actually can work on... Neuschwanstein? Neuschwanstein? I don't actually remember how that's pronounced. A factory, of course, is the primary priority, though. There's so many benefits from going with a factory if you go order. It's like you've got to do it. You've got to get factories in everything, or you're a stinking moron. It's got to happen if you're going to be playing with the order ideology. So that's what I'm going to do because I'm not a moron. Despite what many people might say, I'm not stupid. I'm pretty smart. At least so I'm told, but I don't know. Anyway, okay. I'm going to start working on what? Some archaeologists, if I want to get some artifacts, maybe. Not a bad idea per se, but it's also not really important. How about some frigates? Let's get some frigates going. And I'll be able to upgrade those to battleships later, if I so desire. Great artist has been born. How nice for you. We'll trade with Kabul. We'll get another great work of art. What's it going to be today? Dwelling in the Fuchun Mountains. Fuchun? Fuchun? I don't know. I don't speak Chinese. I'm presuming this is Chinese. It could be something else. I really wouldn't know the difference, unfortunately. That doesn't make me racist. It just means that I'm woefully lacking in the distinctions between the languages of Asian countries. You want to continue trading with for sugar? Yeah, fine with... Whoop, not good enough. That's what you offered me. 5? Whatever, fine. That's what he offered me. He offered me 5, and I said sure, and then he said no. You can't do things like... That's a mistake in this game, I swear it's a mistake. They really need to fix that. Okay. Do we want more ships? I don't know. How about some more cargo ships? That can never be a bad idea, right? More money generation? Losing grasp on Kabul. Well, let's fix that. Bam. How much did I give him? I actually think I misclicked. I don't know if I did or not. That's unfortunate. We'll trade with Quebec City. There we go. We managed to rig an election in Tyre. So that went down to 57. I could take him right now. 1 turn until the World Congress convenes, which basically means good time to snag you up. So bam. Tyre is now our ally, not Venice. Venice is getting progressively weaker. Also, speaking of progressive, we have research labs. That doesn't actually have anything to do with progressivism, but I'm still thinking research labs is a good idea. Also, the Cristo Redentor. Not to be underestimated. Good. Reducing the cost of policies by 10%. That would basically guarantee that I get a free policy like now, if I did this. So I'm going to. Great engineer, come on down here. Speed it up. Bam. Oh, 5 turns still? Ouch. Alright. Let's head toward electronics now. Start working toward the battleships right there. Special Agent has managed to do the thing with Tyre. I already said that, didn't I? Yes, we did. Okay, so Tyre's under our control. Germany's trying to do something. Are you gifting units? Maybe you are. Let's speed up the technology, because at this point in the game, academies don't really do a lot of use of full things unless you are playing Freedom, which I am not. Also, we got a freaking ton of incense because of Tyre, so we just got a lot of influence, and we love the King Days. Also, mercantilism. So hang on, my current science is 779, so if I bump this up, we go up to 818. That gave me a good chunk right there. Let's say no. I'm going to say 7 votes, and then yes to the World's Fair. Bam. And then we'll work towards some research labs. Research labs are amazing for obvious reasons. That is a lot of science. The World Fair passes, and of course, Zoroastrianism failed. Germany would have said yes, though, so it's worth noting that Germany is in favor of that. Okay. What do I want to propose? World ideology would upset a lot of people. Not going to do me any good. World religion, same problem. I'm thinking we're going to eliminate our ban on salt. Yep. Eliminate the ban on salt. Salt is just too good. I'm sorry. Cooking is my passion. If I can't use salt, I don't want to live in this world, is what it comes down to. That may seem dramatic to you, because it is. But shut up. I don't care. Okay, let's start working on the World Fair. Let's put some of our cities toward it. I would love to have that 100% culture boost, because right now I'm getting 246 culture per turn. Oh man, that is one of the reasons I love those cultural heritage sites. The World Wonders providing extra culture, because if you have a lot of wonders, and at this point in the game I do, because I conquered 2 capitals, I start raking in the gosh darn culture. It's amazing what I can do with that. Double it, and it's like, wow, what's the contest? There is no contest. Also, Porto was smart enough to start building an observatory. That actually makes me happy. And I got another great engineer. Wonderful. Wunderbar. We are actually already halfway through the World Fair. Dynamite has been stolen from Copenhagen. Gosh dang it, Copenhagen. Why is it so hard for you to just protect yourself? I've got a spy there, right? Did I do that? Yeah, I've got a spy in Copenhagen. And it's not doing diddly squat against the German spies, apparently. Germany must have some really good spies because they're annoying the crud out of me. Stop it! Okay. I'm thinking... Oof, gosh. Alright, this is the... Well, let's get refrigeration. And in the meantime, where do I want to start going with this? Mobile tactics would be good. Satellites would be good for science purposes. I can get the Hubble Space Telescope pretty quickly. Lasers, if I want to get some modern armor, also good. I probably will end up going combined arms after this, so let's do that. I'll have to get ballistics, combustion, and combined arms. Radar is also a good thing to have if you want the paratroopers. Not bad, but I'm too far away from... all my enemies are too far away from friendly territory for them to necessarily be useful, so let's upgrade to a battleship, and bam. We're in a good position. The Statue of Liberty has been built. That's fine. It's only for the freedom ideology anyway. I couldn't have made use of that, so I don't feel robbed. Alternatively, artillery could start working toward my delicious rocket artillery. That's also a good option. We're going to have to go with ballistics at some point anyway, so it's okay. Attila appears to have finally made peace with the Persians. He did manage to conquer this city. I can't remember if this was taken from him by the Persians or what. It's only 2 populations, so it's not a big deal. Radio and dynamite stolen. Unknown people took them. Everyone is stealing my stuff. I cannot even begin to describe how frustrating this is becoming. Maybe I want to start looking toward anything else that'll reduce that. What would? The Great Firewall would. I could actually get a tenant in order that increases my likelihood of capturing them. Any spies that were stealing from me. Wow, Attila beat me. I'm actually impressed. Well done, Attila. Okay, well, I get a free social policy as a result. He gets double culture. Good for him. I'm a little bit jealous of that. We'll go ahead and get for entrepreneurship. There we go. Venice decided to adopt my ideology. Is that going to do me any favors with him? Absolutely not. He's still going to hate my guts. But that's fine. It means that he's absolutely not a threat for me. And if I wanted to go for, let's say, I don't know, vote for the world ideology being order, that's a few extra votes that I could probably expect to be on my side. All right, Kabul is starting to be a little bit finicky. And Byblos, where were you? Byblos, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I don't remember where you are. Oh, there you are. Byblos. Oh, I'm sorry. We weren't actually allies. I just got some influence with you. We're almost no longer friends. Could I steal you? Yes, but it would cost me all of my money to do so. So basically not worth it. Okay, moving on. Next turn. Getting some stock exchanges up and running. The Hermitage is good, but not in this city at all. We'll get a constabulary instead. Why are you upset at me now? What'd I do? What did I do, Attila? Why do I deserve this? I don't deserve this. Alright. I probably should actually check the tourism indicator and see if anyone's really skyrocketing on that front. Not really. The Huns are amazingly doing well. I don't understand that, man. The Huns usually are not doing well in this game, but they are today. With an army that's weak. Really? Really? Why are you... I don't know what happened. I'm not really sure what happened here, but it happened. Whatever it is. Protectionism is done. Bam. 33 happiness now. Commerce is done. So I could purchase my great merchants if I desire to, which I don't, but I could. Maybe I will later if I want to get some extra influence. Let's see. Also, my policies give me extra gold from every trading post, of which I have many. So you'll notice my gold jumped up to 228 per turn, which is good. Also, Tyre wants to have aluminum. And I'm inclined to agree. Why haven't they built a mine in my aluminum area? I don't know. Because that's 8 aluminum, and I would like to have that. So let's build up a mine. Bam. Okay. How about constabulary there? I probably should have worked on a university instead, but it's okay. Tyre is doing okay, so let's instead of Tyre send you to Byblos. Start weakening the Persians' hold on it. I'm honestly kind of wondering if maybe, just maybe, the Huns are thinking about getting kind of fresh with me and sending an army over, which would be bold. I'll give them that. So, knowing that that's an option, I'm going to start building some artillery to defend my core world, my core cities, and we'll see what's happening. That would be the Huns stole refrigeration. Everyone is against me. I don't know what I did recently that deserves that. Okay, so he's outright refusing not to steal technology from me. Very interesting. It's because I have such a high score, I think. The higher your score, the more hostile the AI tends to be against you. And for some reason, he thinks I have a weak military. I don't know why he thinks that, but, I mean, maybe he's right compared to his. Maybe it's true. The Huns do focus a lot on that, but the thing is, I'm pretty darn sure I have a huge technological advantage, so the numbers may look deceptive, but I'm pretty sure I would win anything sent my way. Also, I have the funds to quickly purchase an army. I think this has been enough for today, though, so thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civilization 5, Brave New World, playing as Denmark. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.